Everyone, and welcome to the Kingsmith, not the Kingsmith podcast, nerd. Welcome to episode 25 of NFL 101. If I sound better, it's probably because I have a mic just off screen, and I ordered this a couple weeks ago, and it got in, and I'm finally using it. So, like I said, welcome to NFL 101. Today we are talking about the. Hold on, let me double check something. Yep. Today I wanted to talk about the roster setup. So, as many of you know, in sports there is a limited number of roster spots on each team. In the NFL, it is 53 for the regular season. Now, you might hear something called the 90-man roster. That is for off season and for the off season and like the preseason. So, what happens is in the throughout the course of the off season and really throughout the course of the off season, the an NFL team can sign up to 90 players, and while not all of these players will make the 53, that has 53 man roster, it's the reason we have a 90-man roster throughout the offseason is to see chemistry between team, if certain players will work, if certain players won't work, what certain players can do to gain the team, to get on the team, or will certain players get on practice squads or other teams. Yeah. So that's the point of the 90-man roster is basically assign practice squad guys and see if these practice squad guys can elevate themselves to a 53-man roster. The 53-man roster is the official roster. It is the official, as you say, it is the official list of people on the team that will make the roster. And this is what happens during the last couple weeks of the preseason is you need to get it from 90 to 53. So you will get people who are on the 90-man roster who are in danger of being cut or traded or somewhere. Basically, just being cut is what they're going to happen to them. So it's unfortunate. We want all these guys to have jobs, but sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes these guys do get, like I said, sometimes you guys do get jobs on other teams, or the team that cuts them signs them to a practice squad. Their practice squad, which is basically like fourth, fifth string type of stuff. Now, there are certain positions that are safe from being cut from the 53-man roster. Well, not positions to certain people. Excuse me. I just finished eating lunch. So, there are certain people in certain positions. Most of the time, it's the starting position people. So for the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes is safe. Travis Kelce is safe. Chris Jones is safe from being cut. Unless something drastic happens with one of those three guys, they are not going to get cut from the 53-man roster. However, on the other hand, if you have a guy, I'm sorry for the name I'm about to use. If you have a guy named Tom Jones, let's just call it. And if your name is Tom Jones, I mean no offense. I'm just using your name as an example for a player who might get cut. If your name is Tom Jones and you're like a 4-string tight end or a 4-string cornerback that you know you're not going to get any playing time, or the team knows that you're probably not going to pan out in the league or on their team, they're going to cut you. Now, again, that being said, that doesn't mean you're out of the NFL or out of football in general. Some of these guys do end up on other NFL teams that they fit better with. Some of these guys end up on NFL practice squads where they're basically used to help the 53-man roster get ready for games and get ready for the season and for the postseason. And some of these guys go to other leagues. There are several international leagues like the Canadian Football Leagues. I think Mexico has a football league, and there are several European teams that have American football leagues, to not confuse some people. And then there's a spring league called, I think it's the UFL, the XFL, that it is a spring league that's going on right now that you as a cut player could end up on. So it's not like you're gonna end up off out of football forever. It's just that you're probably not gonna end up on an NFL team in any meaningful way. With that, I'm gonna hop off. I will see you guys later.